Hello. So I decided I would kind of change up our reading, and I would kind of start with a question and say, what is the biggest change coming in for Capricorn? What is the biggest change coming in for Capricorn? So I thought I would just try that, do something different. You know me, I like to change things up. All right, so we have these two cards. I have the Animal Oracle cards, so we're going to use those and see the biggest change coming in for Capricorn, and then we're going to use the vice versa tarot, where there's images on both sides, and see what else is happening. So I'm just kind of winging it today, but you know that's how I like to roll. All right, the biggest change, thinking on your feet, thinking quicker, thinking faster, believing in yourself. The biggest change is believing in yourself, right? Thinking on your feet. Because when you believe in yourself, right, and you have that confidence and you're like, yeah, like you can think on your feet, like you can come up with solutions, you can come up with answers, you can figure things out. You're more quick-witted because you're like, oh, I'm confident, like I know, like I believe in this, and I believe in myself, and I'm confident in my energy and what I have going on. Kind of a story to that is that when I don't know, it was like 10, maybe 12, 15 years ago, I don't know, I worked at a coffee shop, and I think that might have been the first time that I was actually working with the public. And I was shy, and I did not have confidence. And so we had lots of different products that we made at this coffee shop. We made quiches, and I had a special pie that I made. It was with Cool Whip and mini M&Ms and sour cream and cream cheese, and it was really good pie. And I believed in that. And so it was funny because I kind of wanted to be in the background and in the back cooking or finding other things to do. I didn't want to be on the register, so that made me nervous. But the thing is that I believed in the food that we sold, and, you know, I believed in the products. And so because I believed in that, I was able to think quickly on my feet when customers would ask me, hey, what do you recommend? Is this really good? Or what does this taste like? And I was able to think on my feet and be able to tell them what I thought or what I felt, and I believed in it, and I was able to you know, they would purchase an item, and the manager was like, we're going to keep you on the register because you're so good at selling things. And I was like, what? And they're like, yes, like you do so good, like you can sell things. But my belief was that I was honest in what I had to say. I was confident in what I had to say. And so they kept me on the register because I was so good with that. But that was because I believed in what it was that we were selling. So I feel like for you, you're believing in yourself, and you're feeling confident, and you're thinking on your feet, and you're able to do these things almost without even thinking, because you feel confident in what it is that you're doing. And that's definitely a positive thing. So we have the Devil card, and then we have the Five of Cups. And we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Wands. So it's almost like this process here, right? That before you were like in this energy, right? And that you were feeling held down, but we have this lotus flower that's blooming here, right? That you were dealing with this toxic energy, or you're this insecurity, or you were in an energy that was holding you back. But we have this lotus flower that is, you know, it's like you're turning your back on this energy. You're turning your back on focusing on the negative, that you're turning your back on that you're letting that go, that you've acknowledged it, you've seen it, like, and this bridge is sticking out for me, and you're like, hey, I'm moving on, right? I'm moving on from this. I'm leaving this. I've seen this, I've acknowledged it, I've processed it. Now I'm going to take these 2 cups, and I'm going on the bridge, and I'm walking away. I'm working on it, right? 3 of Pentacles, I'm working on it. I'm believing in myself. And then I love this card here because we have the Ace of Wands, and it's putting your wand up in the air, and it's flying free, right? That there's sort of a haze here, so there's still a little bit of questioning, but I feel like it's becoming clearer. Our next card out is the Sun card. And it's bright and it's happy, and it's kind of going from this fogginess to this Sun card. And then we have the the Hermit card, and setting free, right? Or did he set the bird free, or is the bird coming in, right? Because he has his hand out. But he has this light out. He has the light up, and he's shining a light on things, and he's seeing things clearer, and he's seeing things better. And the fog is lifting, and you're becoming more confident, and you're becoming stronger. The possibilities are endless, right? Because that's what happens when we have our confidence. When we feel confident and we know what we believe in, and we're feeling strong about what we're believing in, our confidence opens up so many doors and so many opportunities, because we're like, hey, I can handle it, right? I can do this. I will get through this. I want to pursue something. I want to go back to school. I want to pursue a career. I want to work on this relationship. I want to work on myself and then find a new relationship, or I want to, whatever it is that you want to do, right? Hermit, I love it. Hermit again, hermit. Looking within, find those answers, seeing that there's roadblocks, but saying, you know what, I'm going to get past that, because I'm shining a light on it. That before maybe I would have gone backwards, that before maybe I would have done that, but now I'm shining a light on it, right? Like, I'm getting past the snake. I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm not going to get stuck in this Nine of Swords energy. Sometimes it takes us time to reprogram our subconscious to say, maybe before it was saying, I can't, but now it's saying, I can, because you are being more conscious about what it is that you're thinking. And when you hear your brain go to, I can't, you're like, nope, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to turn that around, and I'm going to say, I can. And that brings a lot of growth, right? That brings a lot of growth within your life, because you're like, hey, I'm seeing what I'm thinking. I'm listening to what I'm thinking. I'm hearing what I'm thinking. Right? And I'm seeing that I'm stopping myself from achieving my goals. I see that I am not helping myself, right? I'm holding myself back. Sometimes we don't even realize that we're holding ourselves back from opportunities because of the way that we're thinking and the way that we're processing things, that we're holding ourselves back. But then we also have to look at, hey, I need to make some changes for me. I can't put that on someone else. I can't leave that to somebody else. That I got to make some changes within myself. And I feel like people really need to look at their own thought process and their own, what are they telling themselves? Are they being their own best friend and they're being supportive? Or are they being their own worst enemy, right? And are they holding themselves back? That's the biggest realization that happened for me. That's the biggest change that happened for me when I realized that. When I realized that I was the one that was holding myself back. And when I stopped doing that, everything changed for me. My whole perception about everything has changed for me. That I was able to, if something difficult came along, I didn't back down. I wasn't like a turtle where I went in my shell, right? I challenged myself when I worked at this coffee shop, because I was a stay-at-home mom, and so I didn't like to be social. I didn't have that confidence, right? So being in front of the public and doing this, I pushed myself to do this. And when they said, okay, you need to be on the register because you're so good at it, and that made me feel good, because they were like, hey, you're really good at it. And that was because I had the confidence, and then I believed in that. But I pushed myself to do that, and I did stress. Like every day when I went into work, I would stress about it. And I still have anxiety to this day a little bit when I go into work. But when I get there, I feel more confident and it goes away. But it's like pushing yourself to handle those situations that normally before that you would have walked away from. But now you're feeling confident, like I believe in myself and I can handle it, right? That I know I will get past this, that I know I will persevere. And that's a beautiful feeling, that Nine of Pentacles, those rewards. And it's to take that energy that when you have these accomplishments, right, that you do these things, that you step out of the box, that you handle the difficult situations, that you're looking out for yourself, that you're thinking, you're realizing that thought process that you have, that you're taking the hermit energy and you're looking within, as that when you do those things, that you remember that energy and that confidence and that feeling that you had. Because I can still remember that. I can still remember, you know, all those years ago, that when my manager, I think her name was Sandy, when she told me that I was good at the register, I mean, I still remember that to this day. And it's like remembering those accomplishments and getting yourself back into that happy energy. And this is something that can take time, but it feels so good, right? And to be patient with yourself. That it's not going to be like all of a sudden you flip a switch and then all of a sudden you're confident and you're believing in yourself. And it's the little steps, little things at a time, right? It's one little step at a time. It's one little thing at a time. And to praise yourself for each step that you make and each time that you're making those achievements, and to know, okay, I'll do it even better. I'll believe in myself even more. That I'll go less into the Nine of Swords. That I'll catch myself even quicker. And once you start to make that a habit, and your subconscious doesn't go to the negative, and the subconscious is like, oh, they want to go to the positive, so let me play that tape of the positive things. That becomes the new norm, which is an amazing good thing. Bottom of the deck, not letting what other people have to say affect you. Being strong and confident within yourself, knowing that you can handle the battle, knowing that you are believing in yourself, that you're looking out for yourself, that you're making the choices that are best for yourself. You're gathering everything up and saying, yeah, I can do it, right? I'm not going to let this in the past, I'm not going to let other people affect me, that I believe in myself, right? I believe in myself, so I'm able to think quickly on my feet, and then the possibilities and the new energies and the new things that are coming in for me are endless. I love that. Building your confidence. Believing in yourself. Luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Yes, and that goes back here to the Seven of Cups, the opportunities that are coming in for you, and you will be amazed, because when you get yourself in this positive energy, and when you're saying, yeah, I can handle things, I can do it, I believe in myself, right? I know I can do it. I'm in this positive energy. I can handle it. I believe in myself. All of these things and opportunities and doors start opening up for you. All right. I love it. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.